Hey, this is Therese Skelly, the Intuitive Business Mentor. I want to explain to you my concept called the expansion zone. It informs all the work I do, and it will really help you understand why things are the way they are. All right, I think that we are basically one with nature, right? We are wired to expand. If you look at your trees, they're always growing, right? There's always expansion in nature. If you think about the cosmos, like where do they end? You can't say, oh, right over there, that's where all the stars end. Doesn't, right? Nature is always about more growth, more life, more expansion, right? That's what we're wired for. And what that means for us, I work with mission driven, really passionate business women who know they're here to make a great difference in the world. And they're often service based business owners. So they are what's up for sale sometimes, right? And so what that could look like is you suddenly are bored with what you've been selling, or you suddenly like, oh my gosh, I think I'm supposed to come out of the closet and offer this, right? So there's this call for expansion. Well, conversely, we also have living in us the part of us, the subconscious part of us, that wants to keep us safe, small, and stuck. That's the part that my favorite analogy is if you either had children or dogs, or I guess dogs can be children, but you know what I'm saying. Very often when we have small children, we would put them in playpens, or if you have a dog, you would put them in a crate. Why? Because what you want to do is you want to make sure they're safe, right? If they're contained, they're safe. They're not running out. They're not eating shoes. And you can kind of like go, oh, okay, there you are. Sit down, be quiet. Here's a toy, hang out. You're good. So this weird dynamic happens, right? It's like our soul calls us, the part of us wired by nature is like, yes, grow more. And then the subconscious is like, oh, good God, no, sit down. Sit down, be safe. So what happens is it's kind of crazy making, right? So part of you wants to expand and part of you wants to stay the same. And this part can get really loud. So this quiz you're about to take, basically, you're going to get a score and it's going to be one of three things, because some people are really like so exquisitely in tune with the nudges, the callings of their soul, that they say yes, even if it doesn't make sense. They're like, oh, okay, soul guidance, boom, I'm going. So they're like the easy expanders. They're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then the second group of people get the call. They're like, oh my gosh, that'd be cool. Holy crap. I don't know if I could do it. They might spin around. They might go backwards a little bit. They might go, la, 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 I don't want to hear it. But eventually they're going to do it. And then the third group of people is the one that either might not be getting the call or gets the call, but gets so stuck with what the subconscious is. And that could look like negative self-talk. It could look like self-sabotage. It could look like procrastination. It could look like, oh, I can't do it. Shoot, I just got sick again. Or, oh, shoot, I, fell down and broke my wrist. Or, oh, shoot, well, I have to focus on my kids. Or, oh, shoot, like that's the one that they might hear the call, but the subconscious, the limiting beliefs, the smaller self has way more sway over than the pull. Okay, so we're going to identify which of the three. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just send you personalized emails like, hey, if you're this, here's some ideas. If you're this, here's some ideas. I do a lot of teaching on how to navigate the both. It's either, do you need to hear this more? Or let me walk with you to get that worked out? Or, oops, you're getting kind of stuck here. Let's show you some ways to take care of that. All right, I'm super excited. Thanks for being here. I'm very, very excited that you're here, and look for some emails because I got some good stuff coming for you. All right, blessings.